Hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So tonight we're going to have a meatloaf, and I'm going to do it on a cedar plank, and I'm going to do it with some fresh home ground chicken. I bought a couple more chickens and skinned them. I did a little bit different. I did it a little bit differently, but and it worked out with a lot of meat and very little waste. So anyways, I'm going to make a chicken meatloaf, and it's going to be it's going to taste like a stuffed chicken. So anyways, we're kind of deconstructing a stuffed roasted chicken in this meatloaf. So I hope it brings you along for the ride, and come on, let's go ahead and do this. All right, so I'm glad you came along for the ride. I have got in this bowl 2 ribs of celery, 1 small to medium carrot, a half of a medium onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 serrano pepper that's been seeded and very finely diced. Everything's pretty finely diced. I don't want big chunks of anything. I've got a large egg. This is a big old egg. One of my hens has really been putting out eggs. You can't close the egg carton on them. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to saute these vegetables because I'm going to do stuffing inside and throughout the meatloaf. We do it with venison, and it is amazing. So we've got to saute these vegetables till they're soft in butter, and then we're going to go ahead and add some chicken stock to moisten the breadcrumbs, and then we'll get mixing. So I'll take you over to the stove and we'll get started. Okay, we're back, and we're over here going to saute these vegetables. So I'm just dumping them on down. And I use the heart of the celery as well, so you get more flavor out of that. And these won't take very long to soften up. You can add olive oil in here if you wanted, instead of butter, if that's your preference. But because we're doing such lean chicken, I want to really add some rich flavors to this. And while this is right here, I'm going to give it some cracked black pepper. I'm not going to salt it because there's salt in the chicken stock, and I just don't see a need for extra salt. So, you know, if I taste the stuffing and it doesn't taste like it has enough flavor, I might salt it. But I think we'll hold off. Better to have too little and be able to add it than too much and not be able to take it out. So we've got our chicken stock standing by here. As soon as these start to become translucent, we will go ahead and add that chicken stock and get it into the breadcrumbs. And I've got this all mixed up. The moisture content is fabulous. And right now, I want to add some herbs to Provence. Open up the big side. This just adds that element of herbs that just is wonderful. And about a teaspoon, okay? This, actually, that particular brand is a great brand. You could do your own. I just saw Grandma Cheep Cheep doing her own. I'll have to post a link to her channel. She's fun to watch. Down to earth. Just, you know, just a real person doing YouTube videos. Anyway, this, I also have in here, I have just a palm full of cranberries because I can't stay out of them. I don't know what that's all about. I love them in everything. Okay, now back here I've got, I wanted to show you this pan. Let's see if I can show you this. This pan is really cool. It actually has this tray that has holes in it that lifts out. So the bottom, you can actually get a little smoke on there. And so I'm anxious, I haven't used it yet. I'm anxious to use this pan. So that's what we're going to use for our meatloaf today. And over here in this bowl, is my big mixing bowl for my KitchenAid, and that is full of the 2 chickens that I ground up today. So I'm not going to use all of it, obviously. We're going to start with a small enough amount. I'm probably going to end up doing 2 of these meatloafs, it looks like. We'll mix up a small amount, and if it looks like I have to use the rest, I'll use the rest. So, and I want 1 egg, so I'm going to crack this egg open. And she's got a tough shell. You'd think with as big as that egg is, she'd have 2 yolks in there. But nope, 1 yolk. But a beautiful one. Look how pretty. Okay. And I'm just going to combine this. I've let the sauteed vegetables cool down to about room temperature. You don't want them hot. You don't want to mix hot stuffing with, it's just like when you do Thanksgiving. If you're going to stuff your bird, you get the stuffing cold and put it into a cold bird. Same thing. This is going right out on the grill here pretty quick. And this is going to make more than 1 meatloaf, I can tell you that. Maybe I'll have a mini meatloaf. Or maybe I'll do a burger. Who says this can't be a burger? Okay. And I think you just want to incorporate it. And my breadcrumbs are my binder. Those veggies will keep it moist. And I'm going to take this glove off. I'll have to put on another one here in a minute. Okay. I don't need all that meat. I'm going to spray this with some cooking spray, just to keep it from sticking too badly. Who knows? I haven't used this pan, so I don't even know what the nature of this beast is. But might as well be precaution, use precaution. And I can bet that I have a little foil pan or something. We'll see what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I might even, like I said, I might do just a burger or a patty for lunch tomorrow. All right. Let's do it. So this easily, I'm thinking, could have made 2 meatloafs. You want to get them, right in there a bit. It's going to be a solid pack because we're going to have sandwiches with this as well. So, and this isn't going to be fatty. So, I think it's going to be perfect. It might be a patty and a meatloaf. Chicken meatloaf. Maybe I can squish it all in there. Whew, wouldn't that be something? Well, I'll be darned. I'm gonna do it. Okay. There it is. 1 meatloaf. How spectacular is that? Now I'm gonna take right down the center because you know how we always do that. I don't know exactly yet what I want down the center there, but that's very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go light the grill, get everything heated up out there, and we're gonna go ahead and put this on the cedar plank. I've got to season the plank, as always, get it nice and hot, and I'll bring you out there. Okay guys, we're out here and I'm putting it on. Oh my goodness, this has been a cracking and a snapping. I really like it. Now that I'm working with these cedar planks a little bit more, I love the fact that I got that screaming hot and a little blackened. I don't think you get a great cooking surface unless you do that. And so I'm just going to set my meatloaf pan down. And I know you guys are going, well, how hard was that? But how hard was that? I want you guys to do it too. I really want my videos to inspire you to try something that might sound a little simple. And most of them are. It's not rocket science. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm going to bring you back as this goes cooking along. It's going to be delicious. Oh, I love the smell of cedar. Don't you? And these planks, if you're going to buy cedar planks, I'm going to link a site for you to go to. You need to go to Larry over at Nature's Choice. He has the best planks on the planet, and that's all I cook with. So, and I hope in the future that's all I'll ever cook with. No, I'm kidding. I'm in a contest and I'm hoping to win 60 linear feet of them. And but I've bought these, and that's all I'll ever buy. These are wonderful. So as you can see, it's starting to smoke and waft that smoke up. So I'm going to bring you over to my dinosaur. I need new I need to rebuild this grill actually, but I need new grills. I'm hoping that I don't have to spend too much money on those. Anyway, I'm going to keep cooking this meatloaf. We got this chicken meatloaf on. It's going to be delicious. And remember, there's holes in the bottom of that. And I'm probably going to turn this pan now and then so the smoke can waft right up into those holes. So right now, I'm just going to heat it up. All right. I'll bring you back when I'm doing something else. Okay, so we're at about a halfway point. And it smells amazing. It looks delicious. I can't wait. The cedar plank is doing just a great job, and it's maintaining a temperature, so I'm really basically baking this just on the grill with the cedar plank under it. So I'm going to continue this until it hits 165, because this is chicken. We got to have it well done. We aren't eating anything shy of that, and we're just going to keep on keeping on. It looks amazing. Check the internal temperature. This has been on here for a couple of hours, actually, which is good. We didn't need to do this really fast. We just needed to do it right. Oh, and there, I covered it with some parchment because I don't want the foil just on top of the meat there. So I have the parchment over some barbecue sauce. You gotta know that looks good. And now, we'll wrap that up. And I have my garden gloves on. I know that's kind of weird, but I don't have any barbecue gloves because I need a new barbecue grill. I guess I need new grates and replace the heating elements is what I need. I don't know. I'm just a girl. What do you do? So now I'm going to take you in the house after I let this rest, and I'm going to let you see what we got going on as far as the end result. It's at 175, which is perfect for, I mean, chicken. It might be a little bit over, but it's all good. It looks really juicy, so I'm not worried about being dry. But I am going to tent it and let it cool for a while, because I don't want tough, dry chicken. So this is my chicken meatloaf, smoked on the grill on a cedar plank. Okay, so I'm going to get some parchment. I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier. Parchment paper and then foil on top of that. And I'll bring you back when it's had a time to rest. You can see in here the marbling of the breading and the stuffing, actually. So it's truly a deconstructed or put together, you know, it's in a different outfit. That's what I like to say. And when this is cold, because it's still really hot, I've let it rest, but it's still really hot. When it's cold, it won't fall apart this easily, and we will be able to make sandwiches. That is delicious. Wow. So Let me zoom in on that because it is really good. I wish I had a cameraman, but I don't. Or a camera, I don't know. No, I'd like a cameraman. Anyway, so we're gonna put down the green beans and potatoes. I bought some fingerling potatoes. I don't have any potatoes yet, and so I'm not going to do anything spectacular until I've got those. I just am not. So I've got green beans and fingerling potatoes that I bought from Costco, and there's red, purple, and white, and delicious. You gotta know that. A little bit of black truffle salt on top of that. And then what I would really like right now, because, oh, doesn't that look good? Is just a little drizzle of barbecue sauce over the top of that. Wow. So when we go to eat, if you're a saucy kind of girl or guy, you've got something to, there you go. Done deal. No ketchup. Ketchup is wrong. Okay, let me taste that and I'll let you go and then we'll go on to the next video. Okay, so, wow, doesn't that look good? Oh, and a man down. There you go. And it really is holding together really well. It's still really hot, so it's gonna fall apart easier. Wow. Delicious chicken. And this is just green beans and potatoes. And I wish I had better potatoes, but I'm not buying potatoes until I pick my own. Oh, there go the green beans. Wow, that's really good too. I better have one more bite because that's delicious. Yum. Okay. Wow, you guys, I hope this truly inspires you to step outside the box, do something different. I ground that chicken, I made that meatloaf, I smoked it on a cedar plank. It was actually very easy to do. And we're gonna have this wonderful meal and sandwiches afterwards. I've got, you know, probably a pound of sandwich meat left for meatloaf sandwiches. And so I hope it inspires you. I hope it brings you back. And if you like this, I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, go ahead and put it on your favorites list and or place it on Google Plus or Twitter or post it on your Facebook page. Everybody likes to share new ideas. Anyway, I hope it brings you back and I'll see you next time. God bless.